Hello, my name is Nicholas Gallegos again here, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about my NPC items. Let's see here. To start off with, I have my screen here. I have my game scene up. I'm just going to go ahead and start off by jumping right into the game scene. Below in the editor is a picture of the item. It's a hammer. I used it for smashing objects or opening up doorways, anything like that. Alright, here, I've got it going. Alright, so the first thing is the interaction with the NPCs are still the same, except when I go on the collision here, I can actually get him to move with the move me scripts that I made for it. And through that, he comes over here, interacts with the hammer. And when you interact with the hammer, you basically just collision. And you're inside the trigger here, your stats show up. But I wanted it a little more interactable than just that. So I made it to where you have to press E to clear, or you can go back in and check it again. If you forgot what they were, you press E to clear again. And when this comes into contact with the hammer also moves, thus creating a way to make kind of a puzzle. I'm sure there's a million different things that we could do with that. And for the scripts that I made for this, it was fairly simple. In the player here is where I set most of the variables. I just added a lot to this one, but of course I still have the others for the NPC and for the hammer. I put in some more variables, some more public game object texts in order to interact with the UI. Rigid body and sprite was experimenting with that map, which is not working out the way I wanted it to. I wanted there to be a second item, but couldn't get the map to disappear at the beginning of the game. So I went with another direction here. When we come down here to the triggering, everything's the same. E to do all of that, except now I have it set in PC alt text, which is that text that shows up with the hammer, with the attributes. Just assigned it to this through the Unity system. Now, on the NPC, if the triggering, down here, on trigger enter, it has to move me forward for the hammer. And on the hammer move, and this was the most important one, is for the NPC and for the player, the interactions. Make my triggering true, all the stuff for there happen. Hammering text, hammer text is the one used to display the attributes, I think, again. These variables should work through either or, so you can put them on the player or the NPC or the hammer. So you can kind of mess with it any way you want to within the inspector. If you want to put it all on the player, you put it all on the player. If you want to divvy it up for each, you can put it one on here, one on here, one on here for what you want their interactions to do. And obviously you can add multiple UI texts or other objects if you want to. To finish her up here, I have my game document. And on my game document here, and the little picture of the hammer, all my information for it, interactions. I didn't do instantiated, I just did a stationary for this object, so all of this is not applicable for that, and instead just went for those. And my Trello card for it. It was fairly easy to do this week's Trello card because of the fact that there was a lot more to do. So it was way easy to come up with this list here. And at the end, I had to fix some bugs with the text. Link to the document, description, all of that. Thank you.